Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Myth Busting. Today's myth is one that arose from an episode of my Hermitcraft series. In that episode I built a trap around a mob cage that had lighting at the bottom. This light went into the area in which the cage can spawn mobs, and it was below light level 7, so it wouldn't stop the mobs from spawning, but a lot of people suggested it would affect the efficiency of the trap. So in this episode we are going to be finding out if light levels that mobs can spawn in affect the spawn rates. Now we're going to do this test with both a mob cage and a mob trap to test natural spawns as well, so like in the last two episodes you can cast a vote on what you think the answer is going to be. So in this testing we are going to be doing a total of 4 tests. We will do 2 with the mob cage and then 2 with the natural spawning trap. And the first test will consist with the glowstone around the outside and the second one without, and we're going to run all 4 of those traps for 45 minutes and then see how many drops we get from them. So at the moment the area in which this mob cage can spawn mobs into has a light level below 7 inside of it, but it's not 0 because we have the glowstone positioned around the outside to provide as much light into that area without stopping the spawns. So after that test is run for 45 minutes we will then do the same thing, except we will remove the glowstone, so then the light level inside the area will be 0 everywhere, and then we'll be able to compare the results and see which one is more effective. So the other 2 tests will be conducted in this world right here. They will also run for 45 minutes, and this mob trap was designed by Phenomen. It has been designed to have a transparent block right here, so you can see these rows of glowstone are going to emit light directly all the way over here to the pads right here, and the block light level on top of all of those pads where the mobs can spawn is 6. So that means when we do a test without the glowstone, the block light level on every spawnable place is going to be 0. Now there are 512 spawnable spaces in total, and in a world like this mob trap is going to be very efficient for our testing. So it's taken me some time to finish doing these tests, however I managed to speed it up by running multiple Minecrafts at the same time. Now don't worry, those worlds were completely separate and the tests wouldn't have been affected by doing that at all, but let's have a look at the results. Now over on the left side we have the mob cage. With the glowstone around the outside after 45 minutes that got 198 drops in total, and then without the glowstone it got 514, which is a clear increase. In fact it's an increase of 259%. So for the trap over here on the right hand side, the natural spawns trap, we got 396 drops with the glowstone after 45 minutes, and then without the glowstone we got 3018, which is a massive increase of 762%. So the answer is pretty clear. The light levels do affect, however we have 259% increase on this side and 760 on this one over here, and the reason for that I think is because first of all, this is a mob cage, which could naturally limit the amount of spawns we could get in total, and also the test here is slightly different. Now on the natural mob trap, the glowstone provides an equal light level to every spawnable space within inside the trap, whereas over here, the closer to the mob cage you go, the lower the light level, so that could have affected the test as well. But the answer is clear, light levels do, oh dear. So light levels below 7 do affect spawn rates, as our testing clearly showed, and here I have the results from the previous episode's vote. Around 3,500 people voted and 2,183 of you got that correct, that squid are not attracted to light. So that concludes another episode of Minecraft Myth Busting. If you have a myth you want to suggest, then leave a comment in the comment box down below. And maybe one of the ones you suggest is one we have already covered. There is a link to the playlist in the description box and on the screen if you want to check out more of these episodes. But that is it for this one, so thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.